All right, welcome everyone. This is where we stand so far. Got all our gears and whatnot built. I'm saying this thing with the string attached that I hope isn't integral to the functioning of the machine, because I'm not real confident about it. But anyway, that's where we're at. Got their clutch mechanism in there too. So let's set these aside, start pulling some parts and building some more. Hopefully we can get some real assembly going at some point. And where am I at? Where was I? That's 7. Did 7. Now we're over to... Yeah, that was 7. Now we're over to 8. Here. So we're building... Looks like a flywheel. It looks like a heavy piece of... Alright, let's refold these again, and hopefully I won't lose my spot and start working on the wrong line again. Alright. Okay, so working on this one, we need these 4, these 2 gears, all this, and these 3. Yep, looks like, or everything else on this sheet. And are these gonna pop out easily? Yeah, easy-ish. And I say that finishes up that sheet, so we got another empty one. Always a good feeling. Get old Sandy Sander out to clean up this stuff. And yeah. Now I don't know if I just hit some level of subscriptions where the people are, where the algorithm is showing my work to more people, or I'm just generally, I've struck a chord with the last couple of projects, but I have noticed that my views are up significantly. So welcome all the new viewers, or anybody who just discovered me. I'm tickled to have you here. Always, I hope you enjoy my content. I wouldn't even call myself semi-professional, but I have a good time doing what I do, and like I say, I go slow, and you see all my work and all my mistakes as well. And I generally try and show when I fix the mistakes. It's that kind of channel. I try and be helpful. I don't really consider myself a how-to, but you can, a lot of times you get to see what not to do. These little, forgot about these inside pieces. Missed that one. I'm going to use a real piece of sandpaper on. This curvy stuff is always sort of hard to get a good sanding on, but I think sideways I can get a little more. Maybe punch out for these tiny guys. I reckon that's what these are for. Not coming out. It may be so thin I have to get the screwdriver back out again. So break them loose and then pop them out. Alright, screwdriver. Yes. Finally. Okay. And all right, there we go. Okay. Now, what are we doing? Oh, I need some dowels too. 6 of them, the smaller ones it says. Put them all. Get these out of the way. 5. Nope. 6. These are all same size, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, so we got more pieces laid out here. Okay, and now pins. Okay, so we want one of these. And these are those the same? Yes. Yep, okay. So we go. Make sure this side has 2 stripes on it, this side only has 1, so we want this one to the outside facing down, however you want to. Then go around here with the dowel pins. Okay, they're not, that one wasn't, the first 2 weren't super tight, so that should be, get them in there. Somebody mentioned on the comments that you could wax the dowel pins to make it easier to put them in and out. That's probably not a bad idea. I struggle a little bit putting them in, but I think I'd rather have them set in place. I don't want them to be too loose or too slippery. Now we just put these 3 guys on here. And where's that one at? Okay. quick action here. There it went. Lined up. Whoop, no. Get you in there. Sort of work your way around lining up the holes. Alright, that one went. Interesting. This line lines up perfectly. This one steps line perfectly off. Yeah, just. I don't know if it's interesting or not, but I find it interesting. Okay. Now it's getting tight enough where I can't hardly get my fingers in there to adjust it. Okay, that one. Oh. There it went. Then take this one again, once again with the 2 stripes showing instead of the 1. That one just didn't line them up properly. Oh yeah, because we got these things going through the middle, so that does have to be right. Okay, let's pop. Left a gap there, so that's gonna. Got lucky. Okay. See what I was talking about? You could see all my mistakes. So make sure those 2 inside pieces are cooperating. There we go. Glad I realized that then rather than in 10 minutes when it really matters. Get our face out and sort of flush those guys, maybe. This side, this way. This way. Yeah, this feels pretty smooth over all the dowel pins. It's pretty precise thickness. Okay. Now I need a 57 mil dowel pin. And you go through the middle here. And it is going to end up eventually set at that depth. I don't know why they won't tell us that before we've got everything else installed on it, but that's where that's supposed to be, and on this side is where the gears are going to go. So them on how far? Okay, they're going to have the guides coming through. These pieces are going to pop through there to line them up. So let's get them arranged. Nope, that is not right. Go this way. There it goes. Yeah. Gears mesh and the holes mesh. All right. And then, like we've been doing up to this point, sliding through, and come on, not up. There we go. Okay. That into place. They all lining up, and underneath, right? Yep. And 2 more times with that. That was okay, not up here. It wasn't all the way up on the. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hit just a shade more with the. There it went, I think. Yeah, that was just off by that much. As old Maxwell Smart used to say, missed it by that much. And I didn't see it originally, I only saw that in reruns. If you don't know, like they did that remake with Steve Carell a few years ago. I never saw it, but I can't imagine it was. They never really quite stack up to the originals. Same thing on this one, do a little bit more persuasion. There, almost went. Did I put that? Put it in upside down after all that work. That might have been the issue. Do it facing the right direction this time. There it went. And, all right. Okay. And recheck my depth here. See, it's hard to check the depth once you get these pieces in place. It works. Yeah, that's good. Hey, that was step 8. I'm pretty sure that's a flywheel just because it's so heavy. It wants to keep going. Even without any. Alright. Let's see here. And on to 9. Yeah, that does want to keep going. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, especially on fabric. Now 9. Not you, this one. Get into one of the more ornate pieces, it looks like. I need this one and that one. Alright. Okay. This one. And these 3 and these 3. Puncher up here. These look a little thicker. Yeah, they're dropping out. They dropped out a little more cooperatively. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably going to be the biggest gear I've ever had installed in any of my projects. I don't remember one being this size. Alright. Got a net flying around in here. Okay. It's got a fair amount of flex on it too, so standing on it's not super easy. Almost had it. Alright, looks like I'm... Oh. Oh. And a 57 mil. I don't know why I have so much trouble getting this bag open. Okay. So, pretty straightforward. Down through there. Let's see, is there a depth gauge measurement on this one? Yes, but it's on the back side of this. So, okay, and it looks like this is supposed to go through the plain side, the one without the stripes, from this angle, this side rather. Okay. And then once again, line up our slots in there. You go here and what's the depth gauge on the deeper one? So let's try and get everything reasonably lined up. It's easier to, I don't know why they, okay, so you're supposed to go, okay, that's where you go. And you in there, and this down. I think it moved. It did. Okay, so closer you. Mm-hmm. Too far. I guess. You in there. And go like that and like that. Slider. Not lining up. There it goes. Okay. I did all that right correctly. Let's see. Yes. Okay. You. Okay, yep, there it went. And okay, now check this one. This one. This one. This needs. See, that's went too far. Okay, I think that's about as close as I can adjust it. See, it's not that impressive in person, but on camera this looks really cool. But let me do a stop start right quick and see how step 10 looks. Alright, step 10. Continued on the next page, next side. Let me see here. Okay, so step 10 starts there. Okay, so that's all that's on step 10's building. One column, one. I don't know if it must be a drive shaft. It's got three of these on there. Now it's 30 minutes ish. That's a lot of pieces. That's 9. Oh, we're building this 3 times. Okay. But it's just. I think I'm going to give it a go today. I think that'll work. I think I can do that. So, basically, these and these. This is our spare parts. Okay. And set you over there. Are you gonna? No, you're not gonna pop out that easy. Yeah, these are in there good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All of them out. Alright. Okay. Now these things, these do not look like fun to get out. Let's see if they're... okay, maybe it's... Well, the first one wasn't that bad. This not... Okay. Try a screwdriver. There we go. Okay. Wish I had something more. Well. Okay. Let's see here. Get these. Alright. Not too bad. Not super fun either. But I think that also concludes that whole sheet. We got to be getting close to assembling something more substantial. I think, since I'm a little bit longer than I want to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to assemble one of these in real time. And I'm going to do the other one in high speed, just speed it up real quick. That way if something does go right or wrong, I can comment on it at the end. But that's my plan. There's a lot of little pieces. It's going to take a minute to sand them, and that's going to take more time too. There I go with my wonderful commentary again. It's always after the few minutes of silence. I don't know if it's a few minutes, but that's when I realized, oh yeah, I should be saying something. I'll find some free music to put over the faster part, but while I'm not actually doing anything, I should at least fill the void. Okay. Now, where'd you go? So, yeah, basically. Oh, and 3 dowel pins, 57 mil. Okay. So, again. Those on. And this is supposed to be that far from the end. I think. Let's see what the. and okay. In place. Okay, and okay, it's supposed to be paying attention to this little detail, and that's the side, that's where this part goes in on the end with that. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, they all lined up. Well, okay, and then let's see. Looks like this is the side that's supposed to be there. So I guess I'll try putting them all together before I move it around. I don't. It seems like it's counterintuitive to me to do it like that, but I'll see. I'll try it that way this time. Oops, I think I was supposed to go face another way. Yep, I was. Okay. Okay, so properly facing this time. Right, and third, our little marking there, it goes in the end. Make sure I got it facing right this time. Yep. Okay. Now, yeah, the end opposite our little marks up here is supposed to be the one that's the depth gauged. So, see if I can. But when you start, now these parts are in the way, so the depth gauge is off. Okay, there it went. Alright. So, that is that one. And like I said, I'm gonna stop there and come back, do the other two, sped up, and I'll be back and talk to you again at the end. Okay. Second and third one went pretty much easier. It's all on the third one. I figured out you could line up before you put the supports in. You could sort of line them up to get you in the ballpark on those. But so that's we get this and that done today. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Forgot. So we got some pretty good progress. And that gets us that finished up the front side of the poster. And indeed, we do looks like to start building the frame next time. So we'll get these pieces in place. Up there. But anyways, as usual, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Please hang up and try again.